This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2007 Ford F250 Super Duty Crew Cab Lariat. That's a leather short bed crew cab, 6.0 turbo diesel, for two-wheel drive. Has 201,000 miles. It was a dealer trade-in to Jim Click Ford here in Tucson. Because it has over 100,000 miles, they can't sell these on their used car dealerships. The new car dealers can't. They can't get financing for their used car buyers, so I generally end up buying probably 70 or 80% of them. The internet's a big place and there's a lot of people with cash, so that's how we come upon these, and that's how we got this one. This is a really nice truck. We get it back to the shop here and we go through it for about 2 hours, wheels off, measurements, we find out what's wrong, we fix what needs to be fixed, we tell you what's broken that we didn't fix, give you as much information as we can. On this one, it had excessively worn ball joints, so we did both sides ball joints. Needed wiper blades, so we did that. We found out that the adjustable power pedals are inoperative and we are not fixing them. We went about 110 years without having to do that, so that's not something that's really necessary to add to the cost of the vehicle. So we're selling it the way it is. It's got a beautiful set of Michelins on it that look like whoever traded it in, I mean, put them on like right before they traded them in, which is a weird thing to do. And it's a very expensive set of tires on this truck. It's got a few very minor nicks and door dings and stuff, but other than that, there is nothing to talk about here. It's going to be very affordable, mainly because of the miles, but whoever owned this thing, you'll be able to tell fairly quickly that they were pretty good about taking care of it. There's a little from here to here, it looks like a little ding in there, and whatever got the same thing right here, kind of in line. If you can see that or not, but there will be a few pictures of the truck before we ever touched it. It pretty much looks like this, it's just a little bit cleaner. There'll be 60 to 80 HD pictures where you can have a little magnifying glass on your screen and you can magnify whatever you want to and see it a little bit better. All right. We'll also have a copy of the title in the ad. Like obviously a little bit of touch-up paint would make that pretty much go away. Would make it go away. But, parking sensors, tow package. You got a nice spare here. You got a bracket for a fifth wheel hitch and a plug there. Looks like the bed's never been used for any heavy work of any sort. I don't see any dents in the bed. The bed looks cleaner than the outside of the truck, which always makes me laugh. They didn't tow and they didn't use it as a truck, so it's just either a well-driven tow vehicle or it was a car. A couple little nicks here that can be touched up. I saw some door dings, yeah, right on the door ding area here on the door. Ding, 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 ding. That could be touched up. I'm gonna start the truck. I'm going to show you under the hood. Get the air going too. It's freaking really hot. Let's see. We have 201,848 miles on the truck. By the way, if it shows it like in the video that the dashboard, the dash lights and stuff in the cluster are blinking, it's sort of a optical illusion that happens. Not through the human eye, it's not. There's your Ford stamp there. There's your Ford stamp right there. Sticker where it belongs. There's your Ford stamp there. And right there. It's good to see those stickers, those stamps there, because then you know that none of the front end parts have been replaced. Which really means that the likelihood of any crash damage ever in the front end is almost nothing. They don't replace it with, oh, I got the child locks on. They don't replace it with factory parts, they're too expensive. So seat goes back and forth and up and down, just fine. Let's see, tilt the rear down and up. And tilt the front seat of the seat up and down. That's perfect. Let's put the whole seat down now. All right. You do have a manual in here. There's your manual. This is a nice truck. Boy, the air feels really good. Factory moonroof, that's nice. There's your passenger rear door. I don't think that too many people spend any time in the back seat of this thing. It is like brand new in the back seat. Headliner looks good. I'll tell you one thing, you've been in rain today because it sure is humid and hot. It's about 105 right now. Humidity's about 10, but the humidity's about probably 95 and 105 temperature. Kind of really brutal. Mid-July to the end of August in Tucson. That's the only time you don't want to be here. And that's best. There's all the windows working. Let's try the mirrors out, in, up, down. Alright, let's see. Other mirror out, in, up, down. Door locks. Seat back, seat forward, whole seat up, whole seat down, front seat up, front seat down, rear seat down, rear seat up. I'm told this does not work, but it does. Huh. Well, assume that for some reason in our inspection it said it didn't. Well, these seats are in great shape. It said it didn't, so assume that at some point it won't. So for some reason it came through our inspection as having not worked, which is my turn to say it probably is broken, and for some reason it's decided to work right now. There's your moonroof. That thing's sliding fast, which is really good. It means the motor's good. Those are notorious, which probably means with 201 that he probably replaced it at some point. It's not for sure, but be a good guess. Let's see. There's your tow haul on and off. It's been running for about a half an hour out here in boiling hot weather after Dennis took it down I-10 and took pictures of it. So these readings will be very accurate. There it is. All right, radio. Let's try it out here. These are steering wheel controls for the radio. All right, so volume works. All right, so the radio controls work. Let's try the fan controls on the steering wheel. Temperature controls up, down, that works fine. That's all good. Alright, let's see. There we go. Alright, let me try the backup sensors real quick. There's a big truck there. Let's see what happens. Yep. There we go. Alright, so supposedly the pedal adjuster didn't work, but it did today. So be warned that it may not in the future. It may never again. Actually, when I stop, I'll try it again, just to see, just to entertain myself on that one. Boy, it is really cooking right now. Anyway, all right. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, if you come to Tucson from a state with a tax rate of 3%, you're going to pay a total of 5%. That's your 3 plus R2. And you're going to pay a dock fee of $250. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price. You'll deal with your motor vehicle fees and your tax fees if you have to. in your state once it ships to you. Once we have full payment, we'll notarize the title. We'll scan it into your web page, which will have all the information we have on the truck in it. And we'll also scan in the envelope we sent it in, and we'll mail it off to you. We have a recommended shipper. His name is Fred at Beacon Shipping Logistics. However, you are welcome to you are welcome to do whatever you want as far as shipping is concerned. Just make sure that you get the middle to the high price on the shipping, okay? Because if you don't get the middle